Religious pluralism, particularly the kind that I will be addressing today, is the idea that all religions are fundamentally grasping at the same thing. In other words, all religions are true. Before beginning my breakdown of how it's a false premise, I'd like to point out that even though I disagree with the concept entirely, I can still genuinely appreciate the intention behind the idea because it is an attempt to bridge the division caused by religious difference. Now, I can understand just how this idea can seem appealing at first glance. It gives you the illusion that you've somehow solved the puzzle, that you found the cure to the disease of religious division, and that everyone could get along if they could just put all their pride to the side and see just how allegedly identical every religion is at its core. To support this idea, proponents of it often point to very vague and shallow similarities between religions, like rules on ethics, for example, found in a multitude of religious texts, ignoring, of course, the ethical regulations that contradict one another, for example. There are a huge list of things that point out just how this idea fails miserably at what it's attempting to accomplish. But in this video, I'd like to focus on three main points. Number 1. It's a self-defeating assumption. A common metaphor used by advocates of religious pluralism is the metaphor of a blindfolded group of people who are all touching different parts of the same elephant. By examining this metaphor closely, you'll notice that it assumes that someone actually knows it's an elephant, that the one telling the story has the blindfold off, and therefore has gained a full-sighted view, as they know it's an elephant while everyone else is simply blind. The issue with this metaphor is that the religious pluralist, or the storyteller, claims everyone is equally blind and can only partially grasp at the truth or parts of the elephant, but doesn't account how to make that observation he or she cannot be blind and must have sight of the whole truth or the entire elephant. Yet if they know the whole truth, they are no longer in the same situation as the blind people, which makes the storyteller undermine his or her own point that no one has the full truth. Because of that, the point comes from no one has the full truth to no one has the full truth except for me. This is a major problem considering the fact that the religious pluralists that I've personally encountered in my life have often called me arrogant or foolish for making an exclusive claim about Christianity as the only true religion. All meanwhile they themselves claim that everyone has parts of the truth, but they alone have the full truth. Number 2. Religious pluralism pretends to respect all religions. Because of its self-defeating assumption, religious pluralism only pretends to be neutral by saying all religions have pieces of the truth, and merely poses as an idea that defends all religions. Yet what it really does is reject all their exclusive truth claims, meaning that it invalidates exclusive truth claims while pretending to respect them. Really respecting a religion is to take it seriously, like when Muslim friends of mine have questions about the preservation of the Bible, or when I've questioned the legitimacy of Muhammad's prophethood. Same goes for my agnostic or atheist friends who question if God even exists, or if there is any evidence for his existence. This is what real respect for other people's beliefs and ideas look like, to take them seriously enough to challenge them and to come to conclusions based on evidence, not disrespecting them by making light of what they claim and avoiding to address said claims by taking the easy way out. It's like a math teacher who asked the question to 3 kids, what is 1 plus 1? Kid number 1 says 2, kid number 2 yells 67, and kid number 3 screams minus 13. And even though he knows the answer is, of course, 2, to spare the feelings of other kids, the teacher says, well, everyone got the question right. Now, even though the teacher is being very emotionally considerate, which makes him a compassionate human being, the intellectual dishonesty displayed there in this specific setting would make him a bad math teacher. Number 3. It assumes all religious errors are harmless. Religious pluralism attempts to force all religious claims to fit into this same truth model. Even though religions themselves claim otherwise, it ignores the huge consequences and implications of different religious claims. If one religion is wrong about a major point, it's not a harmless difference. The stakes are far higher because many of these truth claims have to do with eternity, like salvation, reincarnation, or nirvana. These aren't harmless at all. There is a massive difference between hell existing and hell not existing. If Jesus is the only way to be saved or not, each exclusive claim made by each distinct religion has the potential to do just that. Religious pluralism treats them as if they don't matter, when they very clearly do. It doesn't clear up anything. It tries to make everything look similar by fogging up the conversation about religion and truth. Now, to conclude this video, I'd like to finish with this ending remark. Friends, true respect is shown by taking someone else's arguments seriously and evaluating them on the basis of evidence and reason. We shouldn't take the easy way out, and instead we should engage other people in respectful dialogues, hoping that if we're genuinely seeking the truth and not our truth, that we will know the truth, and the truth shall set us free.